Massive kebab. Massive kebab. Hi. Hello. I'm back. I nearly died, but I'm back. Is that a kebab emote? Is that a kebab? Draco, is that a kebab? Yeah, massive kebab. Massive kebab. Huge, massive kebab. Is it a kebab? It doesn't actually like show what it is when I hover over it. I can't tell if it's a kebab or not. Watch when I get home after a shower. It's all good. Did you see my reply to what? It says Odin? What the fuck is an Odin? Sin! Sin, thank you for 22. Thank you for 48 months. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for 4 whole years, Sin.
Lizard.
Once the kid is this old, there stop being as many monthly responses. Monthly milestones? Yeah, because they're like going to kindergarten, aren't they? They're like a fucking functioning mini human, right? Thank you for raising a 4-year-old with me, Sin. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, Adam. Congrats on first. Hello, Chikala. Hello, Aeus. Hello, Len. Hello, Neko. Hello, Dezo. Hello, Gallus. Hello, Sparrow. Hello, Taki. Hello, Elma. Hello, Kenny. Hello, Myojin. Hello, Urchin. Hello, Shem. Hello, Dragonite. Hello, Liger. Hello, Unicorn. Hello, Locke. Hello, Skippy. Hi. Hi, Della. Cute loser. How's the lioness today? I'm okay. How's the grippers? My grippers are all good. Arms, not so good. Arms, terrible. Grippers, not too bad. Hello, Velocity. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, the grippers are okay. The arms are not too good though. My arms are not great. If you haven't seen my multiple fucking complaints in Discord and on Twitter, I was... What's the word I want here? Abused. Unintentionally abused. An Akari stream, hi Sija. I am here still. I remain alive. Yeah, I was not having a good time. Yeah, I turned into a human pincushion yesterday. So there's the bad news and there's the good news. The bad news is I got turned into a human pincushion. I had to have a scan done, and the idea of that scan is that you have a contrast dye injected into you, so that when you get the scan, everything lights up and it's easier to see if there's any problems, right? So, my appointment's really early in the morning. I get there early. I go. They're like, this should take like 20 minutes all up. 10 minutes for the injection and the dye. 10 minutes for the scan. In and out. You'll be gone. You'll be ready to go have breakfast afterwards. I was like, okay, sick. I can deal with that. So they take me into the room. They take me into the room, chat. They stab me once. Now, I'm very scared of needles. I'm terrified of needles. I don't like injections. I'm terrified of needles. I'm not going to have a good time. I warned the nurse of this. And she's like, just look at the wall. It'll be over really quickly. It'll be fine. She puts the needle into my arm. She pulls the needle out of my arm. She goes, I didn't get the vein. And she's tapping around, trying to find a better vein. She's giving it a tap. She's trying to find a better vein. She's doing her best. And she goes, I can't do it. I'm calling another nurse in. Now I have 2 nurses with, you know, the tourniquet on my arm. They're slapping my arm to try and get the veins to come up. They can't get it. They can't find a vein. in a more experienced nurse. She starts slapping my arms. She can't find a vein. I've now got 3 nurses poking, like, my elbow pits to try and find where the fuck a vein is. Ten minutes later, they give up. They send me to the ultrasound unit. The motherfucking ultrasound unit. The ultrasound tech. I now have 4 nurses and an ultrasound tech. And they're ultrasounding both of my arms to find a vein. Hello, welcome. They're ultrasounding both of my arms to find a vein. They find a vein. They put the needle in. They put the cannula in. They wait. The room is like silent other than the ultrasound tech. Nurse 5 goes, "There's no flashback. We need to pull it out and try again." What do you mean we need to pull it out and try again? They pull it out. They go back to my other arm. They ultrasound that arm again. Oh, there's a vein 4 centimeters deep in the elbow. We can get that one. I'm like, are you sure? Like, are you actually sure you can get this one? What did I jump into? My explanation of why I didn't stream yesterday. And they're like, yeah, Akari, we can get this one. We can get this one. I'm sure of it. This is a good looking vein. I'm confident. I'm like, alright. At this point, I'm like struggling to breathe because I'm so fucking scared and it hurts. Then they go, I'm gonna get another nurse in who's got more experience again, just to be certain. They're gonna do it. Okay, whatever. Nurse 6 comes in. I have a nurse patting my leg, a nurse holding my hand, the ultrasound tech on my arm, 2 other nurses standing watching, another nurse actually ready to fucking stab me. They put the needle in. It's 4 centimeters deep. 4 centimeters is how deep they've gone with this needle to get into my vein. They put it in. There's no fucking flashback again. They have to pull it out because there's no flashback and they haven't got it. No, they were looking for flashback, which is where, like, when the needle goes in and it gets into the vein, there's, like, a blood draw that comes back. And they weren't getting blood draw when they put the needle in. Because it was meant to be for an IV. So that's why you get, like, the little bit of blood that collects in the IV thingy. Because it's the flashback bit. They did explain this to me. So, after all of that, it's now been 50 minutes since I was meant to have my scans. It's now over an hour since when I was meant to have my appointment. Like, when my appointment started. They haven't gotten the fucking needle into me. They've tried 3 times. Fucking the entire Avengers is in this room watching me cry. I'm in tears. My arms hurt so much. I'm in tears. And they go, we've got other patients that need to be, like, focused on, that need to be prioritized. We're gonna have to give up and do the scan without the contrast. I'm like, okay, whatever, just whatever. What the fuck ever, bro. So yeah, I couldn't stream last night because I could not keep my arms, like, anywhere. I literally just lied flat in bed and waited for my arms to fall off. That's why I didn't stream last night. Thank you for understanding. I was not good at all. I was genuinely very bad. I was in a lot of pain. I was very, very panicked. I was very, very stressed. How am I feeling now? I'm okay today. My arms are still a bit sore, but it's not like, it's not the end of the world type deal, you know? Like, I'll be okay to stream. Probably that's all I got in me, but like, I'll be okay to stream. He's hoping the doctor doesn't ask you to try again in a few weeks. I do not see that doctor for another 2 months. So I have at least 2 months of peace and quiet. Time to hit the gym and get jacked to make your veins larger. I do not wish to get jacked. I do not wish to get jacked. But yes, I fear I need to I need to start lifting weights to make my veins more surfaced, because that was a fucking clown fiesta. That was genuinely a clown fiesta. And I had a terrible time. And I haven't cried that much all year. Look, they still did the scan. They might ask you to hydrate more. No. Dollar, you don't understand. I drank 3 liters of water in the 12 hours beforehand. I was perfectly hydrated. And I was asleep most of those 12 hours beforehand. I was perfectly hydrated. This was not a hydration issue. This is, and I can now confirm this via ultrasound, this is my veins are on the inside of my body. My veins are where they are meant to be. What a fucking terrible experience, chat. Genuinely, what a terrible experience. You like getting needles? You're scary. I don't like that. Your veins need cable management? I will send the lion pride, please. You sure it's not a skill issue on their end? Well, I spoke to my mum about it, right? And my mum has, like, some degree of medical training. And she said, normally, if there's no flashback on a needle, the problem is more so that you need to, like, bring the needle back and, like, it might just be in a bad spot. Which they were going for very thin veins. So, like, the fact that they pulled them out and then when they didn't get flashback, yeah, it was also a bit of a skill issue. I do have crazy veins, it turns out. But it was also a skill issue and they didn't, like, manage the lack of flashback properly. So, yeah. I could not stream because I could not move my arms. I could not do anything. I had the worst night ever. And it was bad. It was really bad, chat. So yeah, now I have to go to the gym, and I don't want to go to the gym. Canonically noodle arms, yeah. In another vein, don't mind me just being silly. If you have another Naros convert, if only one Arcane Grace wasn't 30 volatile modes, you will be okay. There are many situations to get Arcane Grace from. Boss needs to swing more weight. I have acquired, like, resistance bands that I will need to start using as soon as my arms do not feel sick. I have acquired resistance bands. I will start using the resistance bands. Maybe my veins will be less terrible.
Operator,
I don't know.
well how the Tenno arm themselves.
Any advice on how to mod my new Anaris? Pretty much like this. That's don't use Guardian though. Use Persistence, not Guardian. Hello, K-Hi. Pretty much like this. You want health, knockdown protection is nice, but I wouldn't go too, like, psycho about it. Health and armor, health, damage on health to energy, this is really, really nice. Without shields, ally overguard imitates health. Rolling guard is nice. More armor, more strength. Adaptation is nice, but probably don't need it if you're running arcane persistence. Yeah. Pretty much you can use whatever. Hey ho! What mission we rolling with? We're gonna start off with sorties. You guys are gonna have to bear with me, cause arm's still hurty. But I will do my best. May you join, message me in game. So that's the bad news of yesterday. The bad news is I was stuck in the cock and bull torture chamber for about 2 hours of a 20-minute appointment. The good news is I got home and I had a parcel. We can play with you? Yeah, you just gotta be first in when I ask for people. You just gotta message in game. Do you guys want to see what was in my parcel? We have one more spot for sortie. You guys want to see what was in my parcel? Da-da-da! That, my friends, is a life-size Leafeon. The Fat Chud. Along with all my other Leafeons as well. Tons of plush. Yes, Plushy Mountain has grown exponentially. The Fat Chud. My beloved Fat Chud. Look at him! You may have an addiction. I really like Leafeon. Is a group of Leafeons called a garden? Yes. We have one more spot for sortie if anyone wants to come along. Yeah, this is the final boss of Plushy Mountain. Actually, he's not that much bigger than any of the other big plushies on Plushy Mountain. Where's Charquaza? He's in the tube that you can slightly see on the edge of the right side of the picture. Big boy with friends. He does in fact fit on the couch. Boss is like 47% of the whole thing. He fits. What's the white thing at the bottom? The little round white Leafeon. Honestly, I don't know. I got it off Amazon. I think it's meant to be like a winter Leafeon or something. Why is he white? This Leafeon is white for an amazing reason. The reason is he's a cheap knockoff. Soul Eater was next. The Bok Choy-Feon. He is very bok choy, isn't he? He's also very round. In the tail of the giant Leafeon is also a deformed Leafeon. His eyes are very fucked up, and I love him because he's special. The one next to the Tatsugiri. His eyes are fucked up and is special. I don't think there's any other noteworthy Leafeons in here. But yeah, the gigantic Leafeon collection grew. What do you mean, Did you know that a group of weasels is called a boogie?
The infestation
I did not know that.
In an emergency
Emphasis on Gru.
Find and free.
I am very happy with him. He is everything I ever hoped for and more. Thank you, Annie, for gifting me him, even though it took like literally 6 months to figure out how the fuck to get him. And thank you, Liger, for enabling me by actually purchasing him and shipping him to me. He is perfect. He is the crown jewel of Leafeons. Yeah, Uber driver Liger.
fight to draw it out.
He actually came on a boat. Uber ship Captain Liger.
Set off a laser. The infestation is responding by gassing our operative. Get them out of there immediately.
Uber ship
The
Captain
bypass is
Liger.
done. Go.
A boogle? Fuck, there's glass here.
I will not forget this, Tenno.
Sounds like you bored someone out of context.
Make sure they
Look,
get to
I could've.
extraction alive.
I could've.
I am no
For
longer
the
detecting
money
signs
that I
of
paid, I
threat.
probably
Move on.
could've.
You are safe.
This was a expensive endeavor, but it was a well worth it endeavor. This Leafeon is perfect. In every way, shape, and form, he is perfect.
Stay focused.
Hello,
There's
Vasco.
a heavy
Hello,
unit
Infernoid. Hey, hey, hey. The only other significant Leafeon is Akari. I'm not a Leafeon. So yeah, if you didn't know what my favorite Pokemon is, now you know what my favorite Pokemon is. I just really like Leafeon. Hi, Kaya. Karifeon? I just think they're neat. I don't even have a reason that Leafeon's my favorite. I just think they're neat. Like, what a cool looking little cat thingy. Pokemon, but every Pokemon is Akari? Well, that wouldn't be very fun, would it? How goes video gaming? It's okay. Honestly, we only just started video gaming. I spent the first 20 minutes yapping about the terrible, horrible day that I had yesterday. One of my friend's favorite Pokemon is the Weed Cat. That's also Adam's favorite Pokemon. I think he likes the final evolution of the Weed Cat.
Lizard.
Is today better? Yeah, my arms are not quite so dead today. They're still sore. Like, I'm doing like the chicken dance, like chicken wing thing right now, and they still hurt, but like it's nowhere near as bad as it was. So we'll take what we can get. We won't complain about that. We'll take what we can get. Meowscarade, yeah. I'm not going to complain about still being a little sore when there's like already enough soreness for the rest of the week. Hi, Kami.
Tenno, I need you to get inside and
So yeah, what have you guys been up to? What did you guys do when I wasn't here because I was dying yesterday?
Multiple targets ahead.
Please tell me you guys had better days than me. You slept? Honestly,
Stay
valid.
focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I got
You're
home.
nearing
Oh,
the
it's the
console.
waterfall. I'm not doing it.
Trigger the
I
alarm
will fuck
now,
it up.
and they will start
I will fuck it
destroying
up.
the data.
Techno, welcome. Playing Dead Space, nice. Hi, follower.
Tenno,
Losing my mind
you
trying to get the
almost
Hesper parts. Losing my mind full stop. Unable to sleep. It was like 30 degrees all day.
That was a
Ugh.
juggernaut. They were lured out by the
I
death of
do not
infested.
miss summer.
Lay low, and it should go away or amp up the fight to draw
I
it out.
definitely do not miss summer. Oh, Shem's already in here. Yeah, A is the one that I literally have a 100% fuck up thing. Here a bit, it's nothing but getting used to bits and stuff. Thank you for the bit. I appreciate all bit. Hi Arya, I'm good today, I'm vibing. We have 32 right now where I am. It is, it's pretty cold here actually. It's like 10 degrees or so. For the first time all year, I have broken out my giant fluffy not an Udi Udi.
You are safe.
Thank you for second bit, Kaya. Thank you for second bit. 2 bits in one stream. It's a Christmas miracle. A third? 5 bits? Wow. whole pizza with that.
Excellent work.
I can't actually. I can't actually. 7 cents is not enough for a pizza.
We came for. Get to extraction.
That's a lot of bit. Thank you for the bit. Went back to sleep, played Overwatch comp, played Night Rain's quote-unquote comp. That's good. I legitimately just had the worst day ever yesterday. 7-cent pizza? Yeah. Been a miserable month of weather here, not looking any better anytime soon. Was in VC in your server, was not expecting it to be a... Oh! Oh yeah, thank you! Thank you for the gift subs! Thank you. 6 more bits as well? Thank you for 2 gift subs, Arya. Thank you for 6 bits, Universal. Better days ahead, thank you. I will be okay, I'm just being a big baby. I'm just being a big baby. I'm really bad with needles, so like... It was bound to happen. I was gonna be a big baby about it. I slept, I was in VC in your server, did not expect it to be akin to an Xbox 360... Xbox Live Party Circuit 360 era? That is the most peculiar but accurate comparison I've ever made. I've ever heard, sorry. Max, thank you for 7 bits! Can we get 8? Can we get 8 bits? Can we get 8 bits? Can we get 8 bits? 10 bits! We need one of those, like, you know those dudes that speak really, really fast? The auctioneers? This is what they call doing a bit. Thank you for another bit, Thanos. Why am I getting bit? You'd be able to afford an appetizer at this rate? Mozzarella sticks? Ooh. Domino's cheesy garlic bread. That's what I call an appetizer.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and
But yeah, that's actually a pretty good example, Korean.
prepared for heavy
The
resistance.
Xbox 360 voice chat is
Here is a
a
terminal.
very good comparison to Discord PC. Trust me, it's worse when I'm in there and we're playing Overwatch. It gets 20 times worse. That shit's a Wild West. I love it. I am very proud that we have a stupider VC group that just plays stupider games and says stupider things together. It makes me very happy.
No longer detecting signs of a juggernaut. Move on.
I do not need to yearn for days of old when I can just like go in the VC and recreate them.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Thank you for 11 bits!
Continue to defend.
911? 911? Call the cops? No? Wait, fuck? What were you going for there? What were you going for? What were you going for? Incredible. What was the intent here? Were we calling the cops or were we... Charger, yeah. Mr. President, a group of rocks hit the second dragon. This doobie bit 911, I guess.
Move on. I need access to a terminal.
I'm honestly impressed that you managed to have 2 separate bit things in one, like,
Location reached.
bit message.
Drop me in and
Where the
defend our
fuck am I
position.
going? Am I stupid? Where am I meant to be going? Ah, down. Purely Tiki's fault? Tiki does emanate a very stupid energy, doesn't he? He radiates it even. It's one of my favorite things about him.
Multiple biosignatures detected. We've got infested incoming.
Destination fucked right there for me. I mean, look. Is it not worth it?
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
I don't know why I had 9 and then like 1 and then another one. That's incredible. Content? Yeah, it's for the content. Pun intended, it's for the bit. Pun intended, it's for the bit.
focused. There's a heavy
Has the
unit
lioness
approaching.
managed to get the new open drifter outfit yet? Which one? Which one? I have many open drifter outfits. Actually, chat. I want to ask a question and I don't want to get cancelled for it. I want to ask a question and I don't want to get cancelled for it. Because this is a genuine question coming from an Australian, right? So, I'm Australian, and in Australia, our, like, emergency phone line number is 000, right? Our emergency number is 000. Is America's 911 because of what happened on 9/11?
Terminal hacked. Keep moving.
The other way around? What? It's the other way around? They picked to do it on 9/11 for that number?
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend.
I imagine it's because it's easy to remember. How is it easier than like 000 or 111? How does that work? Either that or it's a massive coincidence. It was 911 before 9/11. VC last night, playing Phasmo, normal conversations, doing ETA, normal until Tiki joined, and then it became Vitus Essence. Yeah, average Tiki behavior. I'm not surprised in the slightest, Crunk.
Continue to defend.
Tiki is, again, the literal embodiments of an Xbox 360 live party. I, for the first time, booted up Halo Wars 2. The first question I get is, what is your commander? Was silly, 10 out of 10. We don't know what the absolute fucker kilometer is. Try not to dwell on it too much. Okay, that's valid. I always wondered if it was because of, like, you know, the biggest incident ever, you know?
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it.
I'm just a lowly Australian. I don't get taught this shit. I don't know fuck all about America, to be honest with you. You know what a kilometer is, kinda? Welcome! Thank you for the follow. Welcome. It's a distance. A kilometer is 1,000 meters.
Well executed.
I'm gonna show you Americans something that will absolutely, like, confuddle you, right? Okay, so we have 10 millimeters is 1 centimeter. Hang on, I'm gonna do this the other way around. Tell this to the average American, okay? They'd look at you like you're an alien. Okay. So we have 1 centimeter and 100 centimeters is a meter, right? 1,000 meters is a kilometer. And then I'm gonna make you guys fucking pog even more because apparently this is difficult. You literally just times by a bigger 0 every time
AI preset.
to increase sizes of shit.
Forged a new connection.
It's literally that simple. Okay, we are gonna do Archon Hunt next, and it looks like we have 1 spot for it. How many bacons per firearm is this? Great question. I think it's about a burger. And then to go the other way, you just divide it. Like, how this. This is so much easier than, like, you know, 3.2 fucking centimeters is an inch and 12 inches is a foot, and I don't fucking know anything further than that. But, like, how much easier is this? It's logical. It's simple. 3 feet in a yard? Yeah. Why are we counting by threes? Why can't we just do nice, simple, round numbers? How are you meant to remember 1,760 yards in a mile? What the fuck is that? Yeah, the metric system's so much easier. What am I meant to do? Remember every single thing? I'm not doing that. Americans don't like numbers. The imperial system was invented by drunk mathematicians rolling dice. Drunk scientists rolling dice for the American system. I measure by it looks like as big as this stick. Gonna carry this stick around now. Yeah, Americans, when they have to measure in anything that actually makes sense. Nah, they're insane. They're insane. They're insane. We Australians use measurements by 10, where Americans are by 12. Americans, when they have to measure something, let me check how many barley corns this is long. Hi, Nighthawk. It's been a while your stream doesn't pop up. I've been around. But good to see you again.
The fastest way to locate Pazul's Archons is to upload me to Narmer's systems. I shall be strong where he was not. Location reached. Drop me in.
The world agreed Britain was on some drugs when they came up with the imperial system, but America didn't get the memo? Yeah, why would you... I don't know, man. An inch was defined as the length of 3 barley corns, but why? Literally, what's even the point? Only inches to feet is 12? That's even worse! How does it actively get worse every time we learn more about it? Making a measuring system based on how long the king schlong is was not... Is it not his feet? How many inches is in a mile? I don't know. Oh, I have the data mass. I'm stupid. I was baffled by the king's schlong apparently. Saying schlong is funnier, so it makes it true. Yeah, it is. You're entirely correct. Hello, Azareth. Hey. Whatever's funny for the bit, yeah. Can I borrow your schlongometer? Yeah, Americans, when they have to, like, do anything.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend.
There's 1760 yards in a mile? Why? Please don't say that. Why? 63,360? Do you guys not see how confusing this is? Do you guys not see how confusing this is? Like, and yet you continue to use the system. I hope you don't get taken out of context. I'm used to getting taken out of context. There is no context that can save half the shit that I say. Let's be so for real here. You didn't choose to live here? Do you know the official definition of a meter? 100 centimeters?
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend.
You said worse? Yeah. Head over. Hey. Don't forget the American news would measure things with the most ridiculous things ever. Like a hole the size of 3 washing machines or a whale longer than a pair of school buses. Aren't there different sizes of school buses though? How does that work? Harry out of context? You can pretty much just put that as my stream title. Let's be so for real here. You're not fooling anyone. Makes sense to them because it's what they grew up with. Like how banana ketchup makes sense to me as it seems odd to you.
Continue to defend.
League Akari is all we should worry about coming out on stream. Yeah, but that's not happening. I'm not playing League of Legends on stream.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
I do not have that little self-respect to play League of Legends on stream. Hi, Sarah. Only off stream? Even then, I don't have the... I have too much self-respect to play League of Legends. Full stop. End of sentence. I'll say hello, K-Stone, as well.
Area completed. Move on.
I'm surprised you play League. I do not play League. I do not play League of Legends. I will not play League of Legends. I got permabanned from League of Legends. She's played Deadlock before and anytime to play League would let Riot make her computer explode. I do not intend to play League of Legends though.
Here is a terminal.
League of Legends brings out the absolute worst in me. And I'm a better person than that.
I'm in, Tenno.
I will not do it. I will not do it. I refuse. This is too toxic for League? Yeah. I am far too toxic for League. I simply cannot be trusted. You're saying it's fine to play League as long as you don't respect yourself? No, nobody should ever subject themselves to that. Please do not.
Still working on it.
The League anti-cheat has the ability to corrupt your hard drives on purpose as a punishment for cheating. Wait, I thought it was just Valorant. I thought it was just Valorant that did that. It does not have that ability. You gotta go suffer at uni. Bye, follower. Have a good suffering day. Have a minimal suffering amount. I don't know how to word it. It's gonna sound bad no matter what I say.
I have the Archon's trail.
Same anti-cheat is shared between all Riot games. Didn't Riot directly like quote retweet saying that they quote retweeted someone whose shit got fucked up and were laughing at it? Do not play League at uni? Yeah, do not play League at uni. Do not play League. Not at uni, not at school, not at work, not at home, not anywhere. It can turn off devices that read memory at a different time than usual. The devices are not damaged in any way. Then what is this? And what is Riot's reply? How does this work? Because I don't know about you, but that doesn't look like it's working. don't trust them. They've got history of doing such stuff as a company, never mind the kernel level anti-cheat. I mean, I feel like things just shouldn't be kernel level when they're not entirely necessary. Oh, they wrote a thingy. They wrote a thingy in the comments. There's been a wave of claims by cheaters about Vanguard bricking their PCs, so let's clear it up. Vanguard does not damage hardware or disable devices. The photo we posted is a picture of cheat hardware devices that are sold explicitly for cheating in Valorant, not normal PCs or components. Through our latest updates, Vanguard now makes these devices worthless for Valorant, but does not in any way brick PCs or PC components. So you're telling me that they're playing a PC game on not a PC? What? Our latest update enforces standard platform security features like input-output memory management unit on accounts identified as using direct memory access cheating devices. These protections are already part of modern systems. When enabled, they block DMA cheating devices from accessing memory and downstream applications like our games. How are they playing a computer game, not on a computer? They're a module you can slot into your PC. Does that not by definition make them a PC part? Yeah, that by definition that makes it a PC part, right? They're kind of their own computer. It's like a daughter-board co-processor. It'll be kind of good video. Yeah, I feel like I need a actual video, like these things for dummies, to be able to understand this. So on a Raspberry Pi or other second infected PC, one is clean, the other is the cheat software that transfers data to the mouse to get the aimbot or inject a HDMI for a second view. Hey, can you put that in Discord so I can watch it after stream, please? I wish to understand, but my brain is not big enough to do this on stream. So I will watch it later. Necrid the Goat. I will watch it after stream. Stream brain. Slave, hi! I can all learn about computer parts and also stream on said computer parts, but the computer parts aren't really a computer part because there's a mini computer that goes in the computer. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Let's be so real. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I hope you're doing good. Don't have Discord. Can someone else please put that link in Discord for me? That way I'll be able to watch after. Needless to say, it's got a lot of cheaters that paid 5k and up to cheat at Valorant or League. Very upset. Sent a video about DMA cheating. I'm very glad you guys want to educate me. I'm very, very grateful for that. Halfway shot is mine now. You can have it, bro. I've got too many. Why would you pay that much for a video game? Like, to cheat in a video game. That seems nonsensical. Yeah, I'm not paying literally for a brand new computer to cheat in a video game. Hey, Hatchet! Hey. They have skill issue? Yeah, but like throwing 5k at your skill issue doesn't fix your skill issue. It just gives you an empty wallet and a skill issue. One ring to rule them all, one skill issue to rule them all. They're very specialty devices. Imagine if these people spent the time and energy they put into being able to cheat into something constructive. Hi, Igor! 5k is not the price for that, but you pay to stay undetected. It's a 100% safe way to cheat because you cheat on a different system while your gaming PC stays clean. Well, it's not that clean if it's getting caught by Vanguard thingy. Hi, Card! Yeah, it can't be that clean if Riot's picking up on it. This does not seem like, you know, a good idea. This seems very, very, very expensive and stupid.
And the mighty demon of the void cowered before him.
The Eternal Cat and Mouse of cheat and anti-cheat development? Yeah. I feel like it's always going to be that way though. Your blood pressure is spiking. The concept of like $5,000 to cheat in fucking Valorant of all games? I have to look into that post, but there are different DMA devices. The ones you showed are rather popular ones from China. There's much more hardware than you see is. What Riot posted was so cringe. I'm joining the war on cheaters on the side of the cheaters. Me after watching the Grand Prix yoga, I'm joining the war against Mercedes on the side of Mercedes.
Tower lost.
Now send 100 yokai after those 5k cheaters? Do it. Can I have that 5k while we're at it? Let's say, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Did I watch? Yes, I have recently gotten into Formula 1. I've recently gotten into Formula 1, and when I say gotten into, I mean I'm hyperfixating on it. Max is genuinely tweaking. Max just wants his free DLCs.
You have captured a radio tower.
Next GP isn't going to be fun to watch. Yeah, the war against Mercedes, but it's literally just Kimi.
The enemy has captured a tower.
Also, when I said bad papayas, no podium for you in the Formula 1 thread, and then neither of them fucking got podium, I'm a prophet, chat. I'm a prophet. What can I say? I said bad papaya, no podium, and they didn't get podium. I studied TS and I used such stuff, yes, but I didn't cheat at all. It's all good, Sparrow. Nobody was accusing you, bro. It's so good. It's so good. Also, 10% off gamer subs? Yes, buy gamer subs. Use code Akari. Gamer sub yummy. I'm not having gamer sub tonight because I'm drinking water. You're fucking with water? Why is the next one not going to be fun, Annie? Is it because of the Mercedes domestics going on? The McLaren strategy team is to be blamed? Oh yeah! No, I'm not saying it's the driver's fault, but I was a prophet when I said no podium for papayas. Spinaka, best part about that race is qualifying. Have I watched any of the shorts of the different companies not cheating technically? Yes. Yes, I have. I am very interested in it. Literally, Formula 1 is all I care about at the moment. McLaren pulled a Ferrari? Okay. McLaren, they did pull a Ferrari, yes, Max. But they pulled the stupidest Ferrari. They started both cars on inters when everyone else was on well, 90% of them were on softs. They started them on inters. And both McLaren drivers were like,
The enemy have taken a tower.
can we go box and switch to softs? And they were like, no, it's gonna rain. Trust, it's gonna rain. And then literally like lap 2, they pitted Oscar and switched him to softs because it wasn't gonna rain.
You have decoded the message.
But like their entire radio thing, was just them and Oscar beefing because Oscar was saying, can we box and switch tires? And they were like, no, it's gonna rain, trust. Can we box and switch tires? No, it's gonna rain. Rain's in a couple of laps, just trust. There was one they said, I found a website where they have like the transcripts of all of the radios. And obviously, my nosy ass, I went through it. Direct thing. Oscar, I think now it's time for slicks. I think we just box.
Insane, Tenno.
McLaren, I think if you box, we'll be last.
Just admit it.
And then literally, fucking 2 laps later, they boxed him for tire change. Yeah, they out-Ferrari'd Ferrari. Also, I'm gonna throw the link to the website I found in the Formula 1 thread in Discord. I'm gonna throw the link in the Formula 1 thread. If they box before start, I'm pretty sure they have to start from pit. Yeah, but a bunch were starting from pit anyway. Like, that would have been less of a penalty than what they actually got. There is an infested defense with co-mate as my frame. Who the fuck in for that? Shoot me a message in game if you want to come along. Infested defense, and we're gonna go for an hour, I guess. We will do a 1 hour infested defense. We'll vibe, we'll have a good time. Aminata for me. What just happened? What do you mean what just happened? How's your boy Bearman doing? He's okay. He's doing okay, I think. You guys should really join the Formula 1 thread in the Discord. Chat, who's coming along? Send me a message. Who's coming along? Infested defense,
Are you
RB.
enjoying the view?
32C outside. I'm dying. Welcome to Australia. You big chillin' today? Does that mean no infested defense, RB? Oh, I disbanded because we were... Oh. No, we weren't done. Fuck. I thought we were. Never mind. Oh, who was the last person we had? I thought we were done. That doesn't look like the last name that we had. Have fun, thank you, Boladenka. Yeah, I am stupid, I forgot. Yeah, we are, I'm just dumb. I saw the infested RB and I got too excited. And now I can't find the final person we had. Oopsie Kari, yep. Akari brain see infested defense RB, Akari brain delete everything else. You know that, can someone like take a screenshot of the infested defense RB and like neuron activation it? Like the neuron activation meme? No, I don't care about the new camera design. Why is my phone going weird? There we go. Lizard Seers, Infested Defense RB. Who was our fourth? We got ads. Oh, it's ad jail, isn't it? Let me go back in my VOD so I can find it. Like 201. Oh fuck! No! Soul Eater 28201. Appears to be offline. Oh, it's got a roundo. What? Whatever. What did you miss? We were just yapping about the Formula 1. Nothing major, nothing too interesting. Fourth was you were popping out for a bit. Oh, okay. We are finishing off the Archon hunt. If you need brekkie, that's all good. We'll just go straight, it's all good. Certified squirrel moment? Yep. Local lizard is literally incapable of doing anything else when shown in arbitration. If you've delved into Formula 1 memes, have you encountered nothing serious yet? No, I've not. I've encountered many memes, not that. I don't use Twitch much, but I joined your chat for the first time and I got a safe sex ad. You are welcome, Sinister Goon. I feel like it's a very fitting ad for you to get.
Imagines he will be a lord of the wilderness.
I'm a little concerned about your username, but like, yeah, the safe sex ad adds up. I'm also welcome.
Stop him.
Sex gaming? Oh, it's not sex gaming. Word size is kind of us. Look at the damage this does. It was Sinister Goon before Goon got used for what it is today. Understandable. Understandable. It took me quite a bit of adjusting and I'm like terminally online. Max, why do I not want to encounter nothing serious? Why do I not want to encounter this meme?
He will close the distance shockingly fast when he creates duplicates. Look for the one that is armed.
Rocket-powered Mohawk? Who the fuck is a rocket-powered Mohawk? Drivers fighting? Just turn one of their engines off. You drivers legit, I think that's what happens. Yoga, you cannot convince me that isn't genuinely what happened, is that Toto got sick of their shit and just turned Russell's engine off.
Prayers. Tear the veils from deacons and use those.
You cannot convince me that it was not a planned fucking quote-unquote failure. There is no way in hell, genuinely no way in hell that it happens then. Lando's gearbox was crunchy? Lando's was, but I'm not talking about Lando, I'm talking about George Russell. Lando's gearbox, when they did like the driver POV, that did sound fun. That sounded like a gear had like fallen out and was just like rattling around. no, it genuinely would not surprise me. And I say this as a fucking Kimi Antonelli glazer, right? It would not surprise me if they were like, enough of this shit, we're turning George's car off. It genuinely would not surprise me. I feel very bad for George. However, it did give us the funniest crash out of Formula 1. That was incredible. The headrest being thrown is like the only thing on my TikTok today. It's so good. It makes me so happy. I greatly enjoyed watching it. But yeah, even as a Kimi Antonelli glazer, the shit that happened to Russell just does not seem fair. Karma? What did he do? What did bro do to deserve all this hate? What did bro do to deserve all this hate? He's been a bitch? He is a bitch. He's a gaslight gatekeep girl boss. It's kind of why I fuck with him. Don't see Stroll dying? What do you mean, Karma? I was a big fan of Red Bull commenting on the clip of him throwing his headrest, saying something borderline. Like, after a year and a half, they finally got the opportunity to clown on George.
Now, he is a mere trophy.
I was forecast a podium Russell last year after bottling a podium. I like George Russell. He's very gaslight gatekeep girl boss. He's very nail care emote. Like, you could tell me that man's fruity and I'll be like, yeah, I agree. Better the headrest than years ago where drivers used to throw their steering wheels out the car. The thing I appreciate the most about it is that it was so like, obviously he was crashing out, but it was so controlled, right? He ditched one tiny thing and then he gently put the steering wheel aside and then he ditched another thing. And then he got out and fucking hit the car. And then he climbed over the fence. And then he waved and, like, interacted with fans. Alright, now we're gonna do the infested defense. Does anyone want to join? Does anyone want to join? Someone come along? Infested defense hobby? Ah, we've got 2 spots. Come hang out, come talk shit. Defested in first? Yes. Please come to a defested in first with me. I would very much appreciate. You have 2 spots? That's okay. You gotta go. Bye, Max.
Orders has been
Chat, you're all memeing about the infested defense. Why don't you want to do the infested defense? Please come do the infested defense. Please? Chat, you gonna make her cry? Please play video game with me. I am you please play video game with me? I want to do the infested defense. We had too many people for sortie and now we don't have anyone for infested defense, Arby. Beating up Warframe. Yay! Do we have one more person? One more person, please? Hope has a headache. That is okay, Hope. Sparrow's beating up. Yay! Oh, now we've got too many again. No! Not on my PlayStation right now. I have dog laying on lap in the living room. You know what? That is entirely valid, Kohai. You stay with your dog. Your dog is like 20 times more important. I'm infested. I'm not infested. What do you mean? I am perfectly uninfested. Thank you very much. I am normal. Not even your dog? Oh. Infested with invites? Nana! One more? Is someone coming along? Sparrow coming along? My friends list loads and loads. Just use /W. Yay! We have a squad. You want to get Anaris Prime now, but not sure if his relics are vaulted? I don't know that he is. Hang on, let me Google it. Is Anaris Prime vaulted? Yes, Anaris Prime is currently vaulted. Damn! Damn. Oh well, he will come back. He will come back, and I'm 1,000,000% sure that there are people in the community that have a...
Only under the shadow of death will your true potential shine.
Alright. Sham wasn't ready, so we got to abort and re-invite. No, you just told me you weren't ready. Don't invite me back. You just told me you weren't ready. There's Thana back. Hi, Duck. I think I sent that to Sparrow, sorry. I hate that DMs go into other DMs and it doesn't identify which DM went where. Sorry, wrong number, yeah. Sorry. Wrong number. Who this?
Operator, Audit has been interfacing with the Foundry's AI precepts.
Soggy.
You could say we forged
Soggy.
a new connection.
Hello, City. new lich is called Yopred. That's kind of a banger name, actually. I like Yopred. I do not want my Panzer. I want my Helios. It's report day Tuesday. It's okay. I hope everything is going okay for you. Let's go for the viral one. Hope everything's okay, God. Yeah, we'll keep this one. Am I watching it on KO? Yes, I am. We got KO so that I could watch Formula 1. But I also found, Yabby, I also found a website that has live transcripts of all of the radio of like all of the teams. Hang on. Let me ping you. Oh, never mind, I can't. Yeah, that's how I have it, Yabby. Hi, Dredge, you finally finished Wave Rider? Nice. I still haven't. But that's okay, my day is good. I am vibing. I hope your day is also good. I hope you're having a good day. Hope you're enjoying your day. I once got told a Serbian saying of like, enjoy the day slowly. And I think about that all the time. Like, whatever enjoy the day slowly means, I fuck with it. I think it means like, don't worry about things, but I don't know. I really fuck with the concept of enjoy the day slowly. Well, airborne. Bob, do you just have a set of Anaris just sitting there? Actually, that kind of wouldn't surprise me, because, like, we do so many relic cracks. Akuma Totatas or whatever? Yeah, it means no worries. You have 30 Anaris Prime sets? What do you mean? Why? Your favorite song technically hasn't released? What do you mean? What do you mean, Kohai? How have you heard it if it hasn't released? This jit listening to music that hasn't even released yet. This jit hearing tunes we cannot fathom.
Fight on. This test has only just begun.
This jit hearing tunes that we simply cannot fathom.
Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
My self-report time traveler? Yeah. Bro is hearing music that we have never even thought of. Hearing notes and orders nobody has yet arranged. Guess you can say they're in tune with the universe. Or he's a time traveler. Either way. Or in tunes. iTunes. Your enemy is far away. We can do that. Soldier Than Heaven? How do you know it's your favorite song if you haven't heard the entire song yet? Like, genuine question, shouldn't you save that reservation for when you hear the entire song?
Potential blossoms.
We can do that.
Continue the
Halfway through, the song just turns into a bunch of farting plants. It might be like CBAT.
Unless you can handle
Have
more
you
of
guys,
the
you
enemy.
guys know CBAT, right?
Continue
You know
to
how it
defend.
starts off sounding like it's gonna have a banger build up and then it turns into like the most fucking shitty ass shit from a butt you've ever heard? No? What do you mean no? You don't know CBAT? Same thing happens when Final Fantasy has a new XFAT trailer. Partial song and no other way to hear it other than the one trailer it's in. You have the entire song, but people are just talking over it? Oh, that makes more sense than like just hearing a bit of it. People are releasing covers of it already? Oh. So like this song is out there and exists. So it's not a song, it exists. The song exists. That's my point here, the song exists. This is not an unfathomable song. There we go. At least until they release more trailers, then finally XFAT comes out, then people upload unofficial riffs, and then finally an official release. You know what I really miss? I miss LimeWire. This is so oddly specific, but I miss LimeWire. No, you don't? Yes, I do. Shit was us? No. The golden age of LimeWire was not us. The golden age of LimeWire hit perfect.
Reinforcements
However,
available. Do you
pretty
choose
much
to
everything
leave
else
now
was us.
or
I
continue
will
fighting?
give you that.
Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
I remember downloading shitty fucking Base Hunter rips from LimeWire as a little kid on my 1 gigabyte of internet that I got every month from a fucking USB. And I was happy with that. I thought that was great. What a fucking time to be alive, chat. Linkin Park crawling.exe, yeah. Base Hunter Dota.exe. Anyone remember Napster? I'm not that old. I'm not that old. I can't Napster it. What is that? Fluvto? What is that? No, I cannot tell you about Napster. I was just old enough for LimeWire. Base Hunter Dota.exe .mp4.exe, and I was happy with it. And it was the most terrible fucking quality rip ever. It was in like 180p, and I was happy. You will get 180p and you will enjoy it. Nowadays, I'm like, oh, my YouTube video isn't loading in 2K. I'm gonna watch something else because this is terrible. Where? Nah, young Akari did not give a fuck about quality. 64p? Exactly. I feel like when I was a kid, I was like a potato. Like, you know how potatoes don't give a fuck about what you put them in and they just fucking like thrive in it? I feel like that was me in regards to the internet as a kid. Like, I had my 1 gigabyte of internet and I screenshotted images instead of downloading it because I thought that would make it smaller, and I was fine with that. Nowadays? Nah, fuck no. NAFSA is an American proprietary P2P file sharing application primarily associated with digital audio file distribution, founded by Sean Fanning and Sean Parker. Platform launched on June 1st, 1999. Audio shared on the surface was typically encoded in MP3. As software became popular, the company encountered legal difficulties over copyright infringement. So it was LimeWire, but no.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Is this not just LimeWire, but not? In between there was Kazza? I do not know Kazza. You're watching Akari in 360p right now. You are getting the old style internet experience, and I do not envy you. Napster was the original Kazaa LimeWire before they got forced to go legit. You used to download music from YouTube? How? Hi Beavers! Now, back in my day, that was like, you know, I would watch videos on 120p, and I was fine with that. And I saw no issue, and I thought this was good. Good old YouTube to MP3? Oh. Got home after having to do drug tests and HR shit. I hope you win. I hope you win. And now 120p makes our eyes bleed. When I watch stream at work, I have to bring at 360p because network sucks. Humans are strange. I think we just get too used to the creature comforts. Like, admittedly, I am one of these issues. I am like, oh, if my YouTube video is not in 2K or at the very lowest 1080p, I'm not watching it. But like, even when I started streaming, I streamed in 720p because I didn't have the internet to do any better. Nowadays, I'm like, yes, I will multi-stream in 2K and I will enjoy it. Yeah, I streamed. This is a new word now. We streamed. Streaming, streamed.
You know what they say. The road to good intentions be paved with hell.
Me when I want to use up my data, but my phone refuses to play stream at 180p. Streamed? Yeah. Streaming, streamed. Actually, I'm not mad at that. That's a perfectly logical word. When's this lizard? She streamed. Next to I blunk my eyes. It is very blunk core, isn't it? But it's better. It's better because it's not something that we need.
You can handle more of the enemy.
It's not like this situation is going to come up with no context that people are going to be confused. Gonna head to Eve. Good night, lion. The lioness wishes the lion an excellent sleep. Now we're back to faraway enemies. Gonna fish for glitch number 2? Maybe? fishing. I am not fishing. I do not fish. I do not clip. I streamed. And if you don't like it, then I don't know, valid, understandable, honestly. Remember the shit show that I dealt with regarding former friend? They made a new account to talk shit despite what she did, I'm a bad person for cutting her off, for cutting... What? Because real friends support each other? No, they don't! Nah. Real friends do not just unconditionally play yes man, beavers. Actually, chat, I had a situation today where someone who I really love, one of my like closest friends, is being a bit of an idiot towards a guy. And I straight up said, I was like, I don't know what you see in this guy, bro. And I was like, I'm sorry if this upsets you, but like, I don't know what you see in this guy. Like, for real, I have no fucking clue what you're doing. Please don't. This is dumb. And she was like, yeah, I understand your concern. I appreciate your concern. So like, that's how you're meant to handle that shit. You don't just blindly say yes to things. Unconditional yesing is enabling. Yeah, that's exactly it, Sam. I'm very glad you told her to fuck off and blocked her again. Hopefully you screenshotted that. And like, if she tries to turn anyone else on you, you can show them that. Like, make sure you've got receipts. Just in case you need to prove yourself to anyone. So see how cults of personality get started? How bad is he? Look.
Reinforcements available.
He's not...
Do you choose to leave
He's a
now
nice
or continue
guy.
fighting?
Okay. I'm not gonna get too far
Continue
into
to
tea
defend.
because it's not
You
really
will be
my tea
rewarded
to
for your
spill, right?
bravery.
But one of my friends is quote unquote with a guy. With is a bit of a strong word. The guy wants to put a label on it. She does not. And honestly, this guy's a little bit of a tosser. This guy's a bit of a tosser, chat. I'm gonna be so real. He has some problems.
On it like
I like him. I like hanging out with him. Would never, you know, date him or anything like that. But like, he's nice enough to be around for a weekend or so. You know, I see him a couple times a year. He's not really a chud. At least he's not really a chud. He's more of just like, not dim-witted, but how do I word it? He comes off a bit selfish sometimes. Let's put it that way. He likes being the center of attention, and he comes off a bit selfish sometimes. And this friend will tell me stuff, and every time I'm like, okay, this is just another strike onto the this guy is a dick list. So, yeah, this guy is a dick. Like I said, I like him. I hang around with him every now and then, but I wouldn't trust him to get close, you know? It is what it is. There's not much I can do about it. But I am also, you know, aware of some stuff that is done. And I'm just watching from a distance, but like, this friend doesn't ever really talk about him in a good light to me. Let's put it that way. She doesn't have much positive to say about him to me, and for a quote-unquote partner, that's a bit of a red flag, right? That's that's a little bit of a red flag. And I straight up told her that today. I was like, this does not seem like it's, you know, healthy. But like, we were able to have like an adult conversation about it because, you know, we're friends and we're not enabling each other. And I didn't want to, you know, I would feel bad if I enabled her and was like, yeah, this is fine. And like, what's happening is fine. I'm sure there are good things. I think I just hear a lot of the bitching because I'm close to her. You know what I mean?
Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Hi, Breadman! You say hi, Suitman. Yeah, I think I'm a little too close in, and that's why I hear all the bad stuff and not really any good stuff. However, yeah, it's interesting, right? And so, yeah. I kind of empathize, I kind of relate, Beavers, because I simply don't want to, you know, I don't want to be in a situation where I'm enabling either side of that. I want to be friends with both of them. And obviously, like, this friend, I love her so much. She's wonderful. I just don't agree with what she's doing. Usually when you're like, this guy isn't worth your time, they'll defend them at least as much as they can. So did you not hear anything good about him? I hear good about him every now and then, but it's very, 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 very rare. Did I see what Reb posted regarding TennoCon? Yes, I did see that Reb is not going to be at TennoCon. I have not seen what Megan replied with though. Guys, it's not even tea. It's nobody you guys even know. What tweet? I'll read it to you guys. This is from Reb. To the Tenno. TennoCon is my most anticipated event of the year. We're working every day to make sure... There we go. We're working every day to make sure we have an exciting Warframe reveal. But sadly, I will not be there in person to tell you about it. Since November 2025, I've been privately dealing with an unexpected health issue that I learned would require major surgery to treat. Planned required medical preoperative steps as best I could to have the surgery take place after TennoCon, but luck was not on my side. The operation is scheduled for July 10th, the Friday of TennoCon. I'll be in the hospital for 3 days post-op, then undergo a 6-week recovery. It should be very boring and I should be very fine. The timing is what sucks, but I need the surgery. This is plainly devastating for me as a selfish level. Spending time with the community after months of hard work and reveals this gift, and this year I'm missing out. But the team won't be. The event will be incredible. I'll be watching from recovery room, taking care of my health. I hope you can hear me cheering on my digital extremes people and our players. Chat, I've told you guys about how my year's looking. This makes me very emotional.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
This makes me very, very emotional. Yeah, you've always got to look after your health first. And like, I've told you guys about my plans for this year and beyond, and looking after my health. And seeing that mirrored with someone who I respect so much and admire so much is like, if she can get through it, I can get through it, you know? If she can get through it, I can get through it, and we'll be okay. We both will, for our own respective things. But it does leave me wondering, like, how is TennoCon gonna go? That's what I want to know. I want to see how this goes. I mean, I'm sure that the team will have it under control, but it's gonna be so weird not seeing Rep there. Hey, wait! You'll get through it. I know I'll be fine. My scans yesterday, as much as they sucked absolute dick, they were another step towards me getting surgery. So, you know, every day I'm working towards being in the best shape I can be, so that my surgery will hopefully go as easily and smoothly as possible. You guys know I fucking hate exercise. I've been fucking running, chat. I've been running and jogging every night. I hate exercise, but I'm doing everything I can to make sure that it will be as smooth as possible. Bro runs? Yeah, look at me. You asked me a year ago if I've run recently, I would be like, no. You think I fucking run? This jit runs? This jit actually like getting healthy. Chat, I was getting a bit porky. I've lost a significant amount of weight. I've lost a significant amount of weight in the last like year-ish. Because I wanna give myself the best shot I can for my surgery. Just become Volt? It's a small win, but for someone who didn't even like pass high school PE, it's a big win for me.
Reinforcements available.
You know what I mean?
Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract your
I hate exercising. I hate running. I hate all of that shit. But I'm doing my best. Don't hate exercise, I hate sweating. I'm just out here. And then like with my veins are bad. Okay, I guess I'm gonna do like fucking resistance bands so that I can get better veins, so that I can have more scans and shit done. You know? So I really empathize with Reb, you know, having something looming over you, and if it's been since November last year, that's a long time to have a surgery looming over you. I know because that's what I have as well. Get Shen Jack so he can princess carry. Beavers, if the surgery turns out to be the type that it will probably be, I will have a giant scar across my abdomen. So I will not be able to be bent over, like carried bent at all. Like, I will have to lie flat and that will be it. I will not get carried, I will not be like doing anything. There's exercise for your veins. If you exercise your arms, your veins come up more to the surface. And they like get a bit thicker and more dilated and shit. Which is apparently what I need. Tummy scar's kinda hot though. I'm dreading it. I'm dreading it. Well, I'm not and I am. Again, it's if I get that kind of surgery, they might decide it's not like the one they want to go with for me. It just depends on how we go. I won't have another appointment for quite a while now. I think it's like pretty much 2 months. Unless they want to go get me to do another test because of yesterday. But like, I won't be hearing anything for a few months, so I'll kind of just be chilling for a bit.
Unless you can handle more of the enemy. Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Surgery sucks no matter what? Yeah. You exercise your arms so much and your doctors still can't find them? Time checks in 5 minutes? I know. Gonna get swole? I don't want to be swole! But I do have to, like, try and figure out how to make my veins better. Also, boss, treat yourself? I actually did treat myself. I've made a promise to myself, and this is gonna be so fucking me-coded. You guys are gonna laugh. Every time I have a appointment for my medical stuff, I am getting one piece of art with my new outfit. So that when I am done with surgery and when I am back and I get to debut it, I will be able to show you guys all the art that came along the way and, like, the entire process of it, you know? So for each appointment and, like, each thing that I have, I'm getting one piece of art. And I'm gonna sit on them because it's obviously something that you guys haven't seen. It's a new outfit you haven't seen. And I will be working from that. Gonna crack an egg between your bicep and forearm? I don't like muscles or veins or bulgy things. I really don't. The concept of being swole terrifies me. I don't want that. But I need to do just enough that my veins will not be so pathetic. Bye, Universal! Have a good rest of your day, okay? I think Senator Armstrong isn't a... I don't like swole guys. I see a bulging vein and I get stressed out. I think about, like, what if it got a paper cut? I simply cannot have that. I see a singular bulging vein and all I think about is it getting a paper cut and I can't deal with it. It stresses me out. I'm actually legitimately getting stressed out about it. Like, just talking about it. I do not want to become huge! Get fit enough to run 100k. I also don't want to run. I don't like running. I don't like exercise, chat. This whole operation would be so much easier if I liked exercise. But I don't. I gotta force myself to do it. Chat, I run laps, right? And as I'm fucking running and jogging and all of this shit, I'm like, I gotta do it. I gotta do it for surgery. I gotta do it for surgery. I gotta do it so that I can stream more. Like, that's it. That's all that goes through my head. It's bad. I do not enjoy this at all. It is like mandatory CBT that I have to do. You're an extra fries type Lisa? I'm also not an extra fries type of Lisa. I'm not inclined either way. I just am very exercise averse, but I also love eating vegetables. So, like, I'm not like extra fries. Admittedly, I do have too much of a sweet tooth. But I also just don't like exercise. None of the girls I see at the gym are swole. I'm not going to the fucking gym. I simply refuse. Which fast food chain has the best chips? Macca's. I am a huge fan of Macca's fries and Hungry Jack's Whopper. Eat protein and go for walks? Yeah, that's what I've been doing. walking, jogging. Hungry Jack's fries are pretty bomb these days. It depends which one you go to, I find. There are 2 Hungry Jacks that are like the same distance apart from my house. But the problem with them is, one of them does really good burgers and really shit chips. And the other one does really shit burgers and really good chips. You'll have noodle arms forever if no gym. I'm not stepping foot in a gym. All gyms are either creepy or wet. I'm not going in one. You can fix it by leaving customer feedback on their website. Well, I can name and shame the sites. I can name and shame and be like, this Hungry Jack's has shit burger, good chip, and this one has good chip, shit burger. Sorry, good burger, shit chip, and good chip, shit burger. It's a good gym. It's not a good gym.
Reinforcements available.
Try to sign up to a gym. Ask them if it's creepy or wet. The receptionist laughs. It's a good gym. Step inside. It's wet. I'm not going to the fucking gym. How is it wet? Because it's like sweaty with people's fucking bodily fluids. It's gross. Chat, gyms are fucking gross. I'm not going to the gym. I didn't spend half of my fucking high school life trying to get away from the gym to go back into the gym as an adult. Nah, not happening. No, I have a like weight resistance band thingy now, and I will use that. And I will not complain about it, and I will not bitch about it, and I will do my running, and I will be a good lizard, and then when I get my surgery, I will be a 10 out of 10 afterwards. And that's how it works. You can complain and bitch as long as you still do it. I just bitch in my head. I complain to myself the entire time I'm like going and running and jogging and shit. The whole time I'm like, this is terrible. I want to go home. I want to watch TV. I want to watch Formula 1. I want to play video games. I don't like this. My feet hurt. Why is my dog so tired? Why is my dog sniffing? Now I need to stop. Now I need to start again because my dog's sniffing. Why? Yeah, my mum didn't raise a quitter. She did raise a hell of a complainer, though. I'll do it. But, like, you're all gonna hear about it. Did you know that Gyms Group is in Gyms Mowing has a personal trainer service? I didn't know. I know they have, like, a pool service. Complaining good? As long as I get it done, right? Or like, I can't have too much sugar because I'm being a good lizard. That means I can't have too many Easter eggs. That means I get 2 Easter eggs a day. And if I eat more than 2 Easter eggs a day, then I've been a bad lizard. So I don't get to eat my Easter eggs. So I sit there. I don't even sit there. I do my laps. And as I'm doing my laps, I'm like, I really want my Easter eggs. I still have Easter eggs! It's the end of May and I still have Easter eggs because I've limited myself. Chat, I'm on a 2 Easter egg a day limitation. Every day I stare at the cupboard and I look at the Easter eggs and I go,
you will be rewarded for your bravery.
how big are these eggs? They're like actual egg size, but they're hollow. egg size, but they're like the hollow Cadbury ones. So it's not that bad. But also, I have to be a good lizard and not have the Easter eggs. I have to limit myself because I have to be good, because I have to lose weight, because I have to run, because I have to be healthy, so I have to have the surgery, so that I don't get cancer and die. I am a good lizard eaters. No, Kari, you will not have the egg drink. No, Kari, you will not have the egg. Why not? You will not have the egg. Do you run? Why don't you run on the treadmill? Because I don't have a treadmill. I am a good lizard and never a bad lizard, and I deserve love. There you go, I said it! I don't have a treadmill, Baron. So I just go round and round and round my block. And also my dog is happy because she comes out with me and she gets to sniff around and shit. And she likes going for runs, so... It's mutually beneficial. It's mutually beneficial, and I think because I feel guilty if I don't take my dog, it actually works better. You know what I mean? Like, if it wasn't for the fact that, like, my dog gets excited if I come downstairs with shoes on after work, I wouldn't feel so bad about it. But if I come downstairs and I've got shoes on, she thinks that we're going out for a run, and she gets very excited. And then, like, if I don't go for a run, then I feel guilty, which makes me want to go for a run. So therefore it works. It's actually a genius plan, right? This is like me manipulating myself to do what I need to do. Yeah, my dog is guilting me into being in better shape. My dog and my specialist.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
Kari, you will not have the egg.
Fighting. Another opportunity to...
I should print that radio clip out and Photoshop it to Kari, you will not have the egg, and put it on the cupboard with all the eggs. Honestly, that sounds like a really good idea. Kari, you will not have the egg. What about fun exercise? Baron, I just don't like exercise, okay? Your sister's not gonna have a good day? Why not? Have I ever put a raw egg into my Milo? No, and why the fuck would I do that? It's a very C thing to do. I have never put a raw egg in my Milo. I have never willingly drunk a raw egg. She's getting her gallbladder removed? Oh, Shan had that. The egg withdrawal ratio is 99.3% Milo and 0.7% milk? Yeah. Now it's like fucking 80% Milo, 0.7% milk, and 1.3% egg. That's far too much egg. No sir, no thank you. Also, eggs are like slimy. I don't like the idea of drinking one. You mean exercise that doesn't feel like exercise? It's all exercise. Unfortunately, I cannot gaslight myself into thinking that it's not exercise. It is exercise, and I don't want to do it. Sorry to remind you again, but you need to go eat. I know, we'll finish up after this wave. I know, Beavers. Thank you for being the fun police. Dare I say exercise? Hi, Buggy! Seems I joined the end of stream. Yeah, we're just gonna wrap up. Don't want to, but you need sleep because you have a job to pay those fuck-ass bills? Yeah. You're right, but I hate that you're right. That's not an effective way? What is that? I also hate that I'm right. I hate that you're right. Also, my arms are starting to hurt a little bit from, like, being in the same position to play games. This is the longest my arms have not been, like, relaxed. And it's starting to take a bit of a toll. Starting to take its toll now.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Very impressive, Tenno. You held them all back. Time to get out of here.
We did good though. 90 Vitus Essence, that's nice. You know, we had a good stream. I have had fun. I have enjoyed my stream. I've enjoyed a massive kebab stream. You have to get blood drawn tomorrow for tests. Make sure your veins don't do what mine do. You have your chocolate egg experience, similar to Luna's egg experience, special event egg. Yeah. I just cannot cope well with I cannot cope well with having to constantly do, you know, this limiting myself. Making myself exercise, doing all the shit. It'll be worth it in the end though. Have to grit your teeth, psych yourself up, say I'm the best, I barely cry when people are mean, and then go to the gym. I'm not going to the gym! It's not happening! I'm not going to the fucking gym! I'm not... They're creepy and wet! Buggy! Buggy! Thank you! Thank you for switching from a gift sub to a prime sub! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's so good, man. It's Weepy and Cret. Yeah, Yogurt's right. Running is free. Why would I pay money to run when I can already run for free?
Oh, sorry. Artists will play with the volume off.
How am I meant to run? I'm not paying money to do what I'm already doing in a different place with creepy guys there. In a wet place with creepy guys there. Not happening. No, sir. Why is it wet? Because people are sweaty and gross. I don't like gyms. I'm not going to the fucking gym. It's not even the exercise part. It's that I don't like gyms. Yeah, they're sweaty. They're sweaty and gross. I go into the gym. I ask the receptionist, is it a creepy gym or a wet gym? They laugh. It's a good gym, ma'am. I go into the gym. It's wet. I've never actually set foot in a gym in my life. I am just quoting a copy pasta. I'm going to bed. I'm getting too worked up about gyms. Thank you for being here and thank you for hanging out with my guys. Gym sweaty, knees weak, mom spaghetti, arms are heavy. Have pleasant sleep, Atari. Atari is 64. By gym? I'm not gym! Make your own squat rack? I'm not doing squats. I don't need to do squats. Do you guys not remember the time I did fucking 300 squats in one stream? and my ass hurt for a week? Do you guys not remember this? It was terrible. Every time I walked upstairs, I was genuinely fearful for my life. I'm not doing it again. Nuh-uh. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. I'm getting too upset about this. I'm getting too worked up about this. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you for spending time with me. How many? 300 in one stream. I don't exercise, and it got to a point where I was doing like 10 squats for every gift sub, and chat punished me for never doing squats. And my ass muscles never felt the same afterwards. You're not supposed to do that many? Yeah, but I can. You should do that again. You know what? Over the weekend we'll do that. 1 gift sub equals 1... Hang on, is the weekend... The weekend's at the end of the month. Okay. You guys bet. You bet. Weekend, over the weekend, 1 gift sub, 10 squats. There you go. You can actually make me fucking exercise. That's on the weekend though. That's not now. You guys want my ass to fall off? I'll fucking do it. I don't give a fuck anymore. Good night. I'm going to bed now, otherwise we're going to keep procrastinating. Thank you for being here. Tomodachi happening this week? Very high possibility. Very, very high. Good night. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the bits and subs, and for Bucky converting to a sub instead of a gift sub. Thank you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for making me feel better about my arms and my veins being shit. And I will probably see you tomorrow night. See ya. Good night, good night, good night.